Oh, someone is in so much in their fields with the collective. Angel numbers 444. Someone is in their fields. I'm shuffling the cards and literally I didn't get a chance to shuffle properly. And the card that popped out is, you don't realize how perfect you are to me. Somebody absolutely adores you, beloved. Like really, really adores you. Somebody is literally like, you can't do any wrong in the eyes of this person. And it's given an energy of this person normally can see through everything. They see through the trickery. They see through the deception. They see and they know and they feel when people are not genuine, when someone's disingenuine, you know, when they're duplicitous and everything. But this person looks at you and they don't see that. And what they see when they look at you is perfection in every way, shape or form. It's almost like you have been molded perfectly for this person. Likewise, this person's been perfectly molded for you. You are both the perfect match for each other. The other card that popped out is, I can't keep pretending that I'm okay without you. So there's a distance here, because the third card that popped out is, I want to rebuild this connection. So there's a distance here, and it doesn't seem like there's much communication going and coming. Either you're not communicating with your person and they're not communicating with you. However, there is an energy which is like, I can't pretend that I'm okay without you, because I'm not. And actually, I want to rebuild this connection. Do you want to rebuild this connection too? You know, in their eyes, you are literally the everything. You are the everything. Oh my goodness. Wow. This card says, you're the best thing that has happened to me. Like literally. That is, you are their everything, beloved. You are literally worth every single awakening this divine feminine or this divine masculine has gone through. This person has been through the wars of spiritual elevation, energetic expansion, energetic restriction, you know, spiritual warfare. Literally, this person's been through it spiritually as well as physically and emotionally. They've literally gone a complete overhaul. They've gone back to being pure, you know, a pure essence of them that they've probably never experienced before. And as such, because they've been through this beautiful, beautiful awakening, they're just like, you are the best thing that's ever happened to me. You are worth every single tower, every single tear, every single, every single time that I had to go into hermit mode, every single time I had to walk away from people, spaces and places, every single time. Oh, look, confirmation with the doorbell going. 333 on the clock as I'm about to start. Literally, you are worth everything that they've been through. Literally everything. This person wants to hear your voice. They want to speak to you, beloved. They want to speak to you. It's almost like they just want to, they want to reassure you they want to reassure you that their love for you is genuine, that their love for you is real. They want to express their heart to you, you know, because they want to share with you how much you've helped them, and likewise you also will express how much they've helped you to finally get to a point in, you know, on your spiritual path, in your healing journey, whereby you can say, yeah, actually, you healed me and I've healed you in ways that you could never imagine. And with with a divine connection, with like a sacred divine connection, there has to be distance. There has to be a distance. There has to be no communication. When you get into a relationship and everything moves really fast, really quickly, and it's like familial. Oh yeah, they're really familiar to me. Like we're moving in together. We're saying I love you straight away, or we're going on holiday together. We're making future plans together, and the energy moves fast. Majority of the times, those are karmic relationships. Not to say that it's some people don't move fast and they still end up into karmic relationships. But from what I've seen and experienced, karmic relationships always move real fast. You don't have an opportunity or time to even catch your breath. Sometimes it's almost like, well, yeah, I've seen you around the block a couple of times and yeah, we vibe. So, why not? Do you understand what I mean? This is giving, there was distance. There's not been any communication. And the reason why it's been like that is because the Most High had to make sure that you both healed separately and unconditionally. And it's almost like you healed the finest core within you before coming towards each other. They miss you. I miss you more and more every day. They absolutely miss you. And likewise, you miss them as well. And it's, they've taken accountabilities of if you guys were in communication before and they stopped, and I've said he, I don't know why I said he, but they stopped. It could have been the masculine that severed communication. Equally, it could have been the feminine that severed communication. But either way, somebody is going to almost come in and confess. They've taken accountability, so they're coming in to confess. They're coming in to confess, to speak to the collective. Because you are the best thing that's ever happened to them. And you're perfect for them. It's yin and yang. Wow. I'm coming in to show you a better version of me. I told you. This person has done such deep healing, beloved, and you've done such deep healing as well. These connections, the divine connection, only comes together. A, when it's perfect divine timing, and B, when you've done the healing, when you've really, really done the healing. And you're not triggered by things. Or if you're triggered by things, you work through it, because then you know that actually working through that trigger leads you to a more powerful, more higher timeline, beloved. They're coming in to speak to you. They're coming in to rebuild this connection. And this final card, it says, it makes me happy to see you thriving, even though it's without me. Isn't that beautiful? This person, or equally you might be, you're watching your person and it fills your heart and it fills their heart with so much true joy and happiness that you are thriving, beloved. You are thriving without them, because this is the whole point of the journey. It's for you to step into your divinity, whether you be a divine masculine or a divine feminine. It's not to wait for that person to come in. It's to say, you know what? I need to pour love into me. I need to pour worthiness into me. I need to stand up for myself. I need to speak. I need to rest. I need to play. I need to have fun. I need to, I need to be able to be self-contained in terms of joy and happiness and love and grounding and healing and release and expansion and restriction and, just learning to be. When you reach that euphoric place of spirit is saying harmony, then everything flows into place. The universe and spirit just flows, working with your vibration and your frequency to bring your manifestations into your energy without any blocks or anything like that. This is beautiful.